not a story, but it is a problem of assignment. That is, this is actually a question that I described in the form of story or case study. It is actually a problem as part of operation research. So in operation research, when you get across such problems or such decision making, critical decision making situations, operation research helps you to apply certain techniques and to find the solution. That is not just solution, it is an optimal solution. So what is optimal solution? So in operation research, optimal solution is the best solution. Either you come across a situation where you have to minimize certain thing like cost, time, space, or other things, or you come across certain situation where you have to get the maximum output, maximum result. For example, profit, marks, score, etc. Select the least number or the maximum number. It depends upon the situation. In this problem, the problem of the YouTuber, the constraint here is a time. So in business or in personal life, we must always try to reduce our time, and that is the wastage of time, and we should try to save the time because time is also a resource. So if you have more time, you can do a lot of things. So this is a minimization sum where we have to, our objective should be minimize the time and get the least number as our answer. So let us see how to put this entire story in the form of a table or a matrix. Okay, so putting the entire story in the form of a matrix, you get this 5 by 5 matrix. So what is a 5 by 5 matrix? So 5 rows and 5 columns. In my story, I told you about the 5 jobs. So write those 5 jobs in 5 rows. So the row 1 is writing, that is W. Row 2 is typing, that is T. Row 3 is recording, or row 4 is editing, E. And row 5 is publishing, that is P. So the timing taken for each job has been mentioned in each rows. Now moving on to the columns, that is vertical columns. There are 5 professionals, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are mentioned in column wise, and the time taken by each professional has been mentioned in all the 5 columns. Now, to solve assignment problem, that is in order to get the least, in order to assign the jobs to the professionals and get the jobs done at the least within a short time, we can apply the assignment sum. It is very easy sum, and also you will get the least number as much as possible. So you have to do certain steps in order to achieve that optimal solution. So the step 1 is make sure the sum is in matrix, that is it should be either in 2 by 2 or 3 by 3, 4 by 4 or 5 by 5 matrix. So what is mean by 5 by 5? That is, you should have, if you have 5 rows, you should have 5 columns. In case if you have, for example, 5 columns and 3 or 4 rows, then this is not a matrix sum. This will be called as unbalanced assignment sum. But in this case, we have matrix, that is 5 by 5 columns and 5 rows, and this is called as a balanced assignment sum. So before you jump to the solution, be careful that first ensure that you are getting the question is in a matrix, that is the rows and columns are equal. So what if the rows and columns are not equal? That we'll discuss in next sum. Now let us discuss this balanced assignment sum. This is step number 1. Now step number 2 is make sure whether it is a minimization sum or maximization sum. Sometimes it should be mentioned in the question, like solve the minimization sum, or likewise, or find the minimum optimal solution, or sometimes there will be mention of like cost, time, space, etc. So based on certain clues, so direct or indirect terms, you have to understand whether it is a minimization or maximization sum. But what if nothing has been mentioned? If the question is simply solve assignment problem, but there is no mention of time, cost, profit, nothing has been mentioned, then by default you have to take it as minimization sum. You have to ensure that you have to consider that cost has been given. So in this sum, as I told you the story, it is inside the box, the numbers are time, the time taken by each professionals in order to complete each job. So time is it is a resource, and you have to minimize the time. So it is a minimization sum. It is a default sum, but for maximization you have a different step. For minimization, this is a default sum. This is step number 2. You have to make sure it is a minimization or maximization sum. Okay. Now step number 3. So in step number 3,